Hello everybody, this is Elissa from Main Arts and Crafts, and today we are getting into the next of my stash videos, or my hoard as I like to call it. And today's hoard video for you all is actually going to be my putty and wax haul. And I've got quite a bit. This is my storage bin. It goes in my, it's my drawer that I have. It's kind of a little bit of like an organized chaos. It kind of exploded. It was really organized. And then over the last couple months, it just kind of like exploded on me. So this is the perfect time to like pull everything out and kind of get a little bit of the organization going. I was doing really well. And then, like I said, it just kind of exploded. We're going to pull my bins out. And I use these wonderful bins. I think they're like the baggy / putty storage bins from Bella Art de Nicole. And I love these because they're the perfect size for the putties. So this is what I use. And we're going to set these three off to the side, because the stuff that's in them is, for the most part, organized. We're going to take these things out of here because I think that's where my organization starts to fall apart, is when I get into, and I've got stuff that I'll go in there. So it starts to fall apart when I get into, out of these. And I have two pens that I forgot I had. So I need to pull those out because those can go into my next, one of my next few videos, which will be a pen haul video soon. So pens are moving. So we're going to move those, and we will go, oh, that's where, I was looking for these. The things that I find that I'm like, oh, that's where that went. So we will kind of pull all of these goodies out. That way we can go into some organization, because I have some putties that I've just got in, have not used. So these ones are ones that I have not used yet. And we're going to take this chaos, pull it out, so you guys can see what the madness is. We're going to make it a complete and utter mess, which is completely fine with me. It needs to look like a mess so I can organize the chaos and the mess that it is. And you guys can see as we reorganize it all and get back. Okay, that's good. We'll move this out of the way. I'm probably going to have a cat sitting in that box very shortly. So we're going to kind of put this off to the side. I need to actually take these. These are Randa's putties, and we're going to put these right here in a little stack. The Randa's putties, those are the new ones that I just showcased. This is a Patsy putty. These are all going to be the same ones. These are my Swaxes. This one, hi Zoosh, hi baby. So we're gonna kind of put these in like similar, that one actually can go in there. I like to put these in alphabetical order, but we're gonna kind of put them in like their family of where they belong. And we're gonna do my wee waxes, the new smaller wee waxes, those. Let me make sure these are all the same. I need to like get better about, oh, this is my how to use the dots. Patsy putty, we're gonna put the putty right there. This is a swax. This is a wee wax. This is a swax. These are patty wax. I think that one's a patty wax. This is random little ones. I think that was a freebie from something. Oh, this is a notch. Yeah, we'll go into what all of these things are soon. And that's, oh yeah, that's the new one. All right, and this is over here. All right, so we have this kind of organized. I should probably put it in over here so that way we have our chaos kind of managed a little bit into these organized chaos. Oh yeah, because these are, this, I've been storing it as, oh, we're gonna move this. This is a random one into, these are the ones that are like the ones that I have not tried yet. I've had it organized into like a little bit of a pile, and I need to just put that right there. Patsy putty, sweet cabernet. So you guys get to see a little of my madness. I've kind of stored the ones that I have not tried, have been in like this little section here. And then these are all the ones that I've used from one company, and so on and so forth. So we're going to organize them a little bit more. And I'm actually going to put my Randas all together. And I think it's time to alphabetize them. That's White Tahitian Woods. We're going to put, these are all Randas. Crafty Corner. Oh, except for that one and that one. But these ones are, let me put them in order. So we're gonna put these in here. I like to put them in alphabetical order. So let me do this real quickly. Okay, so now that I have organized everything, we are gonna break into the actual going through the hoard. And there's, I think I have one putty that is not in here and one wee wax that is not in here. And those are in my like travel bag, which is buried and I don't feel like unburying it. So there's gonna be one wee wax tin and one Mary Mud that I do not have in here. So first off, we're going to go over these little ones that I have. This will go with those, but these are kind of like little freebies. This one, I cannot for the life of me. I think this came in, I can't remember the company that it came in, but it was one of them. I think it's like, oh gosh, I can picture it, but I can't remember. But it was it's really cute, but this was, it's not your pink wax, it's a pumpkin cheesecake, and it's a company that came in, I forgot to write down what it was, but it came in the Winter Mystery box from Enabler's Outpost, and I have it, cannot for the life of me remember what this company was. And then these are both from Patty Wax. This is this is like a Jergens one. It was like a freebie, and this is a super sticky Patty Wax for single placer tips. Have not used either of these, have not used this. This is a cream and sugar wax pad that came with, somebody else sent this as like a freebie with something. I can't get the plastic open to smell it, but that's what this one is. Those are like some of the freebie waxes. This is a Dave's Lemon Drops. It's a Not Your Mama's Mud. I found that I'm not a fan of the Not Your Mama's Mud. It doesn't work well for me personally. So I've used it a couple times, as you can see from this, but I'm not a fan of the consistency personally. And that's just me and how I work. So, and I also find it I find it extremely annoying getting it out of here. It just doesn't, like, to use it is not my favorite. These are two putties that are like the samples from, Stacy Travis, Lady Lathe Customs by Design. There's a Violet Sugar Rush and a Blue Cotton Candy for her putty. So when you buy pens from her, you can also get some putties as well when you get a pen. So that's what these are, a couple of her samples from her. And then we have the adorableness that are the Lucky Cats from Wee Wax. These are the Peach Nectar from my event. Because of course you got to have them to go along with all the other cutenesses. I mean, like, look at that cuteness of, I have probably like 4 or 5 different versions of a Lucky Cat. I mean, look at the cuteness. And then here's a little black Lucky Cat that goes along with it that I got from Abigail from Swartz Design. So this is from Laura over at Wee Wax, and I can't bring myself to use it. I need to like use one and then save the other. But these are the Wee Buddies. Super cute. I cannot bring myself to use them because they're adorable. Along with the Wee Wax, here are the newer version of the Wee Wax, which are the small Wee Bits, which are these smaller tins, which is still super plenty. And we have a green clover and aloe right here, an orange sherbet, which is to die for, and this one is strawberries and champagne. And these are a perfect size. I mean, you get so much in this tin. So much in this tin. That's a lot of wax. Prior to that, Laura was doing these massive tins that you see right here. In the massive tins, I have this Autumn Harvest, which is a heavenly scent. Oh, and you can see I've got like scrapings out of here for all of these because I haven't used the small ones yet because I've been obsessed with this tin down here. You'll see there's Candy Cane, perfect for the holidays. We have Cozy Cabin, which is another holiday one. I think that came in, I think the Cozy Cabin came in the same winter Christmas, or the winter box from Enabler's Outpost. Then we have the Mahogany Coconut, which I have been completely and utterly obsessed with. So I have not changed out my wax in probably 2 or 3 months. Not since Laura sent this one to me in February. I have not changed out my Wee Wax since I've been using this one since February. And we're in May right now because I've been so obsessed with this one right here. I really need to. So I need to put this one down and pull out a new one. And I think I want to pull out the strawberries and champagne. I'm going to set that one to the side because I need to use that one. And then we've got Pool Party, which was my first Wee Wax that I got. And then we also have Winter Woods, which is another absolutely amazing scent. Anything that's pine and to die for. This one I actually use to scrape with my 10 placer, so that's why you see a wide swath. So that's what I've been using for my multi-placer for ABs. And then I also have the Fruit Loop scent as well. So that one is in my travel bin. And then with my waxes as well, which I want to go through I need to use this one and then go through these two, and then I can switch over because I'm a creature of must work in order of purchase. But also I need to use those ones, and then I can go into these. These are from Pure Bliss Wax Company, and I have a couple different scents, and you can see this is a perfect size. So this is Fruity Jelly Beans. So you have Fruity Jelly Beans, then we have Hot Cocoa, and then you have Irish Cream Coffee and Marshmallow Peepers. So those are the 4 scents or flavors. I'll probably keep calling them flavors that I have from Pure Bliss Wax Co. So those are the main ones for the waxes. These are all, minus these ones being random putties that I need to put over in here. But these are all basically waxes that I have here. And these are my last of my waxes. So these are waxes from Sports Designs by Abigail Marie. We have a pine one. So this is Witching You Well, which is very much a pine scent right here. Here is First Snow, which is a nice snowflake. And then my favorite, which is Festive Flamingo, which I have not brought myself to actually use because it's a flamingo and I want to keep the flamingo shape. As I use these, I will scrape from the back, as you can see with the scrape marks right there. So that way I'm not damaging the cuteness of the design. So those are my waxes that I have right over there. And now we're going to break into the actual putties. We're going to actually make sure these are slid fully over with all of the different waxes that I have there. Like I said, I have these two kind of like sample putties. And then actual putties. I also have a couple sets of glue dots from O Snap Dots. So these are O Snap Dots from O Snap Crafters Cafe. So there's Sweet Pea, which smells really good. Grandma's Cedar, Hope Chest smells really good. Cranberry, which was a special edition from January. And then the buttercream frosting, which is the first one that I tried. And I've tried it once. I need to try these again now that I feel a little bit more confident in them, and try them again to see if my operator error works a little bit better for it. Oh yes, and then the last of the my waxes that I forgot about that I actually have were the original waxes that I had tried out, which are my patty wax. The original waxes that I had used. So there's Australian Bamboo Grass. I have Black Coffee. I have Raspberry Mojito, which I haven't used as much. Orange Dreamsicle, which is amazing. A Lime Basil Mango. And Coconut Craziness. I'm a majorly coconut fan, as you can see. And these, to keep their prettiness of the front, I've been scraping from the back. So you can see all the scrape marks in the back. Obviously, my Black Coffee has been like my go-to. And my Australian Bamboo Grass has been my go-to for the waxes. So those ones are right here, and I keep them in the back of that slot right there. So now we're going to go into the putties, and normally, I consider this putty tray number 1 because that's kind of what I started with putties, and then I moved into here, and then these are the smaller companies that I just have a handful of from these companies. But these are my 2 primary putties that I own the most of. This is all one company. This is all one company. And then here are all variety of shops. So we'll kind of start from the back where I have a variety of smaller shops in the back here. So first up here is, I have candy canes, gingerbread candy canes from Putty Crocker. And some of these are ones that I got from the boxes from Enabler's Outpost. They're mystery boxes. They do a great job. And then we have, this one is from Creations Morin. Here's Marshmallow Fireside. And then I have a handful of putties from Diamond Artisan Shop. So there's Almond Macaroon, there's Orange Groves, there's Sakura, and Shake Your Bum Bum. And what I love about these, so I need to show you guys, this is something that I think, so a couple of these were samples, so these 2 were samples, but I need to show you guys something that is super amazing that Brandy does over at Diamond Artisan Shop, and I think it is the cutest thing ever. Look at that. I've never seen another shop do that same thing quite like this with the little charm that she puts in her putties. So I've used her putties, but I have not brought myself to use I've used the samples, but I have not brought myself to use the big putties because I thought that was the cutest with that little charm. But I love her. And most of these putties, I have pretty much all of these putties I have actually broken into and used. Like, I've definitely used the samples, but I like to be able to do that. And then I should know I need to look up. This is a small shop that I utilize. Let me go ahead and pull it up on Etsy. I should have done that. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Let me go to her Etsy. Okay, so this is from Sparkle. These are from Sparkle It Up Gifts on Etsy. So that was the name of the shop, Sparkle It Up Gifts. So I got cherry pie and orange blossoms. I was trying to remember the name of the shop, and I knew I could remember it, but I had forgotten. So those are the two that I got, orange blossom and cherry pie. And I did use these. It doesn't look like it, but I did use these. Because I had another scent from her. It was Little Red Corvette, which I left with my mom. Because there was a third scent that I had purchased as well. And that one I had used a lot more of. So those are those ones. And then we come over to these ones here. And we've got a couple from Butterfly Effect Wares. I don't have as many, and you can tell the shops that I like because I end up, oh, I forgot those ones there, because I end up getting more from. So we have Secret Keeper, we have Cotton Candy, and we have Cosmic Alien from Butterfly Effect Wares. And then we have two Patsy Putties. We have Let It Snow, and we have April Showers from Patsy Putty. And these ones are really cool. The Patsy Putties are kind of neat how they do theirs. They end up being like really fancy from these ones. So some of the putties are a little bit more straightforward, and some of them are a little bit fancier. This one I have not, like, I mean, look at that. Look, so cute. It's like a little sugar cookie. So I haven't brought myself to use it because that's like a work of art in a putty. Like, look at the little detail of the little cookie. So that's why I haven't brought myself to use the Patsy Putty. So I have no idea how well Patsy Putty works because I'm like, that's too cute to use. I can't bring myself to use it. And then to go along with the fact that I have the Pure Bliss Wax Company, the waxes, I have 3 Pure Bliss Wax Co. putties, which work really well. I've used them. I have Marshmallow Peepers, Hot Cocoa, and Fruity Jelly Beans. Those are those ones, which we're going to go right there. And then we will go into my Enablers Outpost putties, which I have a handful of theirs. They call theirs Chit. So we have Autumn Wreath, which smells heavenly. Christopher Koala, amazing scent. Forest Pine, which is dreamy scent. Their small sample one of Malibu Rum Cake, and then Sweet Cabernet. And that's the other one there. So those are my Enablers Outpost putties there. And now we're going to get into the ones that I have more of. So, some of my favorite putties. One of my favorite putties that I like, I have 3 favorites out of all of these. I love all of them, but my 3 absolute favorites tend to be my Merry Mud, my Pity Putty, and my Randa's Crafty Corner putty. Those are my 3 that tend to work best for my climate. So for Randa's Crafty Corner, because I like it because it's a little bit of like a thicker, like less sticky, and works well. It's not as stringy. And when I do a diamond painting session, I do longer sessions. So I need something that's going to be a little bit firmer. So we have Apple Cinnamon. I should probably just like, so we have Apple Cinnamon. We have Bay Rum, Blood Orange, Chai Tea, which is a double, I mean, chai stands for tea, so it's like saying tea. Coconut Eggnog. We have Frozen Raspberry Lemonade. We have Lime, Gingerbread, Pine Breeze. Oh, well, actually, we have Palm Tree Breeze. Then we have Pine Breeze, Sea Moss and Sage, Spiced Caramel Pear, Vanilla Spice, and White Tahitian Woods. Those are my Randa's putties that I have there. So I haven't even counted these up. So somebody needs to like watch the video and tell me how many putties that I have, because I don't know. I have 14 Randas. So then we roll into my Swartz Designs caulk. So Abigail calls hers caulk. This one, I can't remember what stone this is. This is one of her stones. This is amethyst, and then we go into fire breather, or I think that one's ice breather. I think that one, yes. So GHI, okay. So we have a fire breather with dragon scales. I'm going to leave it kind of like this. We have garnet. We have holiday spice. We have fire, that's the ice breather. We have lightning wielder. And then we have love, and then rose garden. That one I'm not as much of a fan of because it's got a rose scent. That one I need to put in like the de-stash pile. And then we roll into our silvery moon. So actually I need to put rose garden off to the side because I don't want to put it back in because it's got a floral scent to it. Silvery moon, strawberry milk, sugar plum, and witching you well, which is a good scent there. So we're gonna put that one there, and then I can actually fit this one right in here. So that is our first tin of putties. And then we're actually gonna rotate these over here. Boom. And then we roll into my pity putty. Basically, you're not gonna be able to find pity putty right now unless you're getting your pity putty on like a de-stash. And that's because Bree had to step back. It was taking up too much time with her personal commitments that she has and everything else that she's got going on in her personal life because she's got a lot going on right now. But Pity Putty is one of my favorite putties that I have, as you can see, evidenced by the fact that I've got so much right here in my tray. So with our Pity Putty, we have quite a bit in this section. So we're going to kind of start off and do them in like, slide them down. I do have my divider to kind of divide it up a little bit and to break it so it's not all in one massive section. But in my Pity Putty, we will get started with it. So we have all snuggled up, apple maple bourbon, which is amazing smell, balsam, banana nut bread, bergamot broomstick, blueberry mojito, blueberry muffins, carrot cake, cauldron brew, cherry cheesecake. It's the first set of them. And then we go into churro, and I bought 2 of the churros because churros are amazing. Cinnamon buns, diamonds in diversity, electric apple, fresh strawberries, fresh squeezed oranges, gummy-licious. I love these fall scents like the Harvest Festival, holiday cookies, holiday wreath, hot cocoa. Then we have some hot fudge brownies, just peachy, lemon tart, mango lassi, Mexican hot chocolate. Also a really good one. All of these are amazing, as you can do. And what I loved about the Pity Putty is that none of them are like floral scents, because floral scents are a trigger for me for migraines. So I have to make sure that the scents that I'm doing are not floral and are more of like the fruity scents or the food scents. Then we go into the October Mystery, which was creme brulee. And then we have a passion fruit medley, pumpkin roll cake, September Mystery, which was, I don't remember what the September Mystery was. I don't think it was listed on here for that one. Spiced cranberry, sugar crystals, summer scoops, sweet figs, sweet potato and brown sugar, which is a really good one. Tropical vacation, watermelon lemonade, which I somehow ended up with 2 watermelon lemonades. So if I have 2 of something, I usually will put 1 to the side for most of those. Whipped limoncello and winter mittens. So those are my Pity Putties for there. And we're going to move those over and get into our Mary Mud. And like I said, I have a ton of Mary Muds because this is like a ton of Mary Muds. So the first section of Mary Mud that I have is actually the Zodiac series. And they're not in order because I've been going through and using them. So we have the Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, and Libra. So they were in alphabetical, well, they are in alphabetical order. I just have been using them because I hadn't used them yet. So I have been using them, and I've used these ones. This actually, the putties that I'm going through right now are these ones. I've used these ones, and next one to pull out will be the Pisces. And these, they're so pretty when you look at them. So Pisces, I actually can pull this out and put it on my desk because I will be, once I'm done filming this video, I will be diamond painting. So this will be the putty that I use, and you can see, look how beautiful that is with the colors. So that's one thing that I love, is that Mary will do shaped, or not shaped, but she'll do colorful putties. Let me show you the cuteness that is Putty Putty. And one of the things that I loved that, oh, it doesn't help to show you that one because this is a half-used putty. Let me find one of the non-half-used putties. Let's see here. We'll go with, not one of the Christmas ones. Let's see, is that one of the ones? It's hard when I've used a bunch of these to find one that, there we go, this one should work. Yeah, so you can see, again, this is a half-used putty. So you can see when I say I've used these putties because, I mean, that's like literally a half-used paw. But the Putty Putty was in the shape of a little footprint, a little pitty paw. So that was one of the cutest things ever. And then the holiday ones were in, like, had like a little snowflake print on them. And then the ones that she did for the Sailor Summer event, like the sugar crystals and the ones for Sailor Summer, were shaped in, like, the sugar crystals was in like a cat head, so it was in that shape right there, which was super cool. So this one I'm keeping out, and this one I'm keeping out because those are the ones I'm going to be using next. So that was our first tray. Now we're going to pull our second tray right here because these are in alphabetical order. If we have Apple Blossom, which is a floral scent, but it's a very subtle floral scent. So we have Apple Blossom, Apple Crisp, Apple Pecan Pancakes, Bahama Mama. We're going to put those down there. And then we roll into Birthday Cake, Black Cherry, Black Raspberry and Vanilla, Buttercream, which is one of my favorites. I really like the Buttercream. Candyland, Cantaloupe, Chestnuts and Brown Sugar, Cream Soda, Creamy Coconut, which is a really good one, Earl Grey Tea, Fall Harvest, Fantasyland, Frosty Berry, Fruity Pebbles. Those are the tray through the F's that we have. And now we will come back into the next section right here, which is a big tray of them. Oh, come on. No, 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 down. All right. So, no, don't fall. Because I'm not using them the way it's supposed to be because I have so many in these rows. So I kind of make them sort of divide. So we have gingerbread, grapefruit, lemongrass, Hawaiian burst. As you can see, I don't really have floral scents. Hazelnut coffee, horchata. I have 2 horchatas because horchata is absolutely incredible. Hot buttered rum, which is interesting, but good. Hot cocoa, huckleberry harvest, ice cream party, leaves, which is fascinating, but actually works. Leaves is a unique scent. I have lemon cherry swirl. I have lemon chiffon, lemon lime soda, magic potion, mango, marshmallow fireside, mermaids at midnight, monkey farts, which is funny. It's like a banana scent, mulled cider, ocean breeze, orange soda. Now we're going to get into these ones back here. The last tray. Last man standing. We have a peach Bellini, pina colada, love that one, plum blush, pomegranate cider, pretty pink flamingo, pumpkin cheesecake, pumpkin pie spice. And I like that she does her bags to kind of match what the contents are. Shaker of salt, strawberry jam, strawberry shortcake, stress relief, which is like eucalyptus one, sweet snow Merry Mud, tricks or treats, unicorn burps. We have monkey farts and unicorn burps, cracks me up, vampire bite, Victorian Christmas, watermelon lemonade, Winter Ice, Witch's Brew, and Wizards and Wands. So those are my Merry Muds. And then I have another Halloweeny scent from Merry Mud that's in my travel bin with my Fruity Pebbles, or for my Fruit Loops scent of Bee Wax. So those are the two that are in my go bin. I think maybe, actually, yeah, that's the one that I have there in my go bag. So those are all of my putties that I have. So I have quite a few putties, as you can see, and they're organized just so. These two are going to go out. And now we're going to go ahead and put them back in my bin so that way can be a little bit organized. And we can have some organized chaos. The Rose Garden is going to go out because I don't do that one's a little too floral for me because it's rose. So that one is going to be removed from the premises. These I need to remove. But yeah, I have a lot of putties, but the putties are all used. I'm just going to take these out. And I use them all. So every single one of these putties has been used. I think there's only a handful of the Randa's putties that I have not used yet, and that's because they literally just arrived, and you guys saw those on my, oh no, this goes right here. You guys saw those on my small shop haul that I just posted on Wednesday for those handful of putties. There we go. So here are my putties there. Actually, I should probably do it like this so I can put my waxes in the front. I'm going to put my snap dots in the back so that way they can stand up right there because they're tall. And then we can do these, or we'll do them as like a rainbow of tins like this. And then my swaxes will fit like that. Actually, I could probably put those. My swaxes are going to go right here. Boom. For that one. This one is going to go right here because I do not plan on using it. Because it's my keeper. And I'm not gonna put these ones in there or those two in there. These two are gonna go in right here in like this, in my special small stuff for being used as samples. And then we are organized. And doesn't that look so much more organized than the chaos that we had initially? So much more organized. Organized chaos. This one's gonna go in like giveaway to somebody because it's a floral scent, and I'm not gonna use the floral scent because it's a little bit too florally. I don't do rose scents. That's like, as I smash into my camera. It's one of like my least favorite scents is floral, is roses. And I won't use these, so I'll give these as like giveaways. The Nacho Mama's Mud, I'm not a fan of, so I'm going to give that as a giveaway, and I'll probably put that one as a giveaway. Or just to give to somebody who wants them. So those are going to be cleared out of there, and I will keep it as just these lovely items because these are the things that I will use. And then I have room to like rotate through as I use things. I will be, actually, do I want to keep them as that or, I'll probably be like, okay, keep them like this. Sometimes I'm like, how do I want to store these? Maybe like that. So that way I can kind of see what I have rather than for these little ones. Yeah, I'll probably do it like that. The big ones are easy because I can kind of go off of the profile of the color of the tin. But the little ones, I'm going to go like this because that way I can see what I've got for those. But anyways, that is what I have. And now we have a nice organized tin. Okay, that's going to bother me. I need to go back to them being on their side. That will totally bother me unless they are on their side. This is what happens when I don't organize things the same way. Great, this is what happens. I have to do it. Have to go back to that. There we go. We'll just leave it like that. and then they can be there. We'll just leave them like that, and I will probably change it. We will see. And I can just kind of roll my way through. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my putty haul. Like I said, I have a lot of putty. My Miranda's haul that I just did, that purchase was the first time that I've bought putty really in quite a while. Yeah, my first putty buy in a hot minute for that. So I've been doing pretty good on not buying putty and not buying trays too much. And now I just need to control myself on the pen purchases, because that's where I go a little ham and go a little out of control, is the pen purchases. So I need to cut back on those. But for the putties and the trays, I'm doing good of not purchasing too much of. So I'm doing good on that, because I think I have plenty. I just need to go through and use them and cut down on some of my quantities that I have right here. My watch is telling me it's time to charge it and then time to go to bed. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the goodies. I have a lot. I have plenty. I do not need any more, because this is quite the variety. I have pretty much any flavor of wax or putty that I could possibly want. For pretty much any painting that I'm doing, I could coordinate anything. But yes, enjoy that and enjoy all the goodies. I wish you guys could smell all of the heavenliness of these. And I will see you guys in my next stash video, which you guys will see next week. I believe we're breaking into pens next week. Ooh, that's dangerous. We're going to be looking at some pens next week. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.